He walked into a Nazi massacre in his priest's robes, carrying holy oils instead of weapons. Father Elia Kamini was 34 years old, a teacher, a Salesian priest, a quiet man shaped by classrooms and faith. In the summer of 1944, he returned to the hills near Bologna to care for his elderly mother. But those peaceful hills had become a killing field. The German SS, losing control, retreating and furious, chose a target: the ordinary people living in those hills. On the 29th of September 1944, the killing began. Over 7 days, Nazi forces carried out what history now records as the single worst massacre of civilians by SS forces in all of Western Europe. 770 dead, entire families, children, the elderly. No mercy. When news reached Father Elia that the village of Creda had been slaughtered, he didn't run. He found his fellow priest, Father Martino Capelli. Together they put on their stoles, grabbed the holy oils and the Eucharist, and walked in broad daylight straight into the active killing zone. Not to fight, not to hide, to be with the dying when no one else would. The SS captured them immediately. They stripped the priests of their sacred insignia and forced them to carry ammunition, the very bullets being used to murder innocent people. Father Elia said it plainly: to do good, we find ourselves in so much suffering. He was held with dozens of hostages for 2 days. Facing certain death, he did the only thing he knew. He heard confessions. One by one, he absolved frightened prisoners, preparing them for what they all knew was coming. On the 1st of October, the SS made their selection. Too young, too old, too weak, useless to them, women, children, 2 priests. Dozens were marched to a narrow path near a local cistern. Then the machine guns opened fire, and in that moment of absolute horror, Father Elia began to pray, out loud. He chanted the ancient litany of the dying. His voice rose above the gunfire. His final word, a single cry into the smoke: Pieta. Mercy. A German soldier struck his hands. His worn prayer book fell among the bodies. Father Elia Kamini has no grave. His body, like others, was cast into the river. He was one of 5 priests killed in those hills. Their only crime, refusing to abandon their people. For 80 years, his story was known only in those hills and within his order. But this September, the 27th of September 2026, inches the city of Bologna. Father Elia Kamini will be declared blessed before the whole world. The teacher who ran toward the dying when everyone else ran away. A prayer chanted into machine gun fire. A breviary fallen among the bodies. A river that became his grave. And one word, Peter, that no bullet could silence.